Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you, I'm Cyclone. It's time for Let's Play Train Simulator Classic. We're back on the Portsmouth Direct Line once again, doing the Class 455 scenarios. This is the Sunday Shuttle scenario. We're doing the quick set of 4 scenarios over the course of about, I'd say about a week here. And we're going to get these all out quickly one after another here. And this is the third of those 4 scenarios. So we're on a quiet Sunday morning. We are diagrammed to take a Class 455 unit from Woking to Guildford and return. Ooh, that is interesting. We're going to be stopping at Worplesdon en route. Now, I already said, who stops at Worplesdon? I guess we're going to find out in this scenario. Let's get started. Morning, driver. Pick up here and then depart for Guildford, stopping at Worplesdon on the way. Good luck. I don't know why they're wishing us luck. We don't have any, timings to deal with, so there's no luck involved. We just go. So, yeah, let's get set up in the cab here, and that's going to go up, and that's going to do that, and, yeah, again, we are doing our pickup at Woking, then Worplesdon, then Guildford, changing ends, then Worplesdon, then Woking. Basically, that's all we're doing. So you can see when I go to the last task, it actually shows that you are 12 miles away. We're right there. Oh, we're going over there. Never mind. So let's get ourselves on the way here. So we are under the yellow, or single flashing yellow aspect going on the S line. There is really no other way for us to leave the station on this route because we're never going to be directed onto the other line. We're always going to be directed on the line heading towards Guildford. Now, if, whoa, hello. If there's ever some kind of release, and I know there's at least one under production somewhere, but if there's ever a release of the area beyond Woking on this line, then that'll be the time that we see those signals start showing something different. But as long, I think even on the newer version of the PDL, I don't think you're ever going to see those signals just be a basic green to go straight, unless you have an AI service going through and you have to be watching when it goes by. In which case you might see a green signal. Oh, we can go 90 now, yeah, of course. But we're going to be going drop to 40 anyway, so who cares? So there's the mandatory junction aspect. We're going 2 lines over, apparently. Technically, I don't see how we're moving 2 lines over. We're staying on this line. I honestly don't get it. Unless it means, oh, actually, I'm probably just forgetting. We probably just junctioned over on a track here. There it probably is. No, we're staying on this track, apparently. Okay. Up to 90 we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure why that junction indicator says you're going over 2 lines. Our line literally branches off and heads that way. I don't get it. I'm going to suggest that's probably a wrong signal. But that is an old route, so I wouldn't be surprised. So we're getting ready to make a stop at Worplesdon in a moment. There goes a service which I did not show you, so I'm going to do that very quickly. Guildford to Clapham Junction. And there's us. I didn't want to do that again. Okay, we're going to start braking here. This should do nicely. Actually, we might be coming in a little fast. We're getting a little closer where we want to be now. Got down 30% for the platform, so we are good. I've eased off the brake a little bit so we can coast in. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and completely coast in now for a moment. And then we'll reapply those brakes. We're trying to make it a nice, easy stop for the passengers. I'm just letting the speed come down slowly on its own. Because we don't have any timings to worry about, so why not? And there we are. Arrival at Worplesdon. Platform 2. We're going to be coming platform 1 in the other direction. Leaving Worplesdon. Our next stop is Guildford, stopping at platform number 5. We are going to be terminating this service there and forming a return service upon arrival. We're leaving a speed limit of 90 miles per hour, which is the general limit for the line. Of course, beyond Guildford, other various limits like 85 or 75 or 60 and such show up in periodically in places. There's an 80 somewhere. But 90 is typically the maximum speed limit of the line. So recording note, I'm actually recording this scenario after having learned of the release of the Huddersfield line and how my schedule is going to be bumped back here. When I first recorded the first 2 scenarios, I did not know that we were going to have Huddersfield line around the time I was literally showcasing South London Network. So that was news to me. And I kind of alluded to this in the video a long time ago when I did the cab ride preview of Train Sim World 2, I kind of alluded to this. I said that we were going to be bumping that schedule up. So you notice I've had to adjust my schedule for Huddersfield Line. Those last 2 South London Network scenarios were just last week. We're now about a week from the first of those 2 going up, and we've seen the Huddersfield Line. So I hope you enjoyed the Huddersfield Line coverage here. There's some interesting scenarios in there. I know one of those scenarios, the last one, was a freight scenario. And you were not allowed to exceed 60 miles per hour. So that was a very interesting tidbit to have to work with, trying to keep that train going at 60 miles per hour and trying to maintain a timing on that. Kind of made it a bit more challenging and also more annoying having to drive at a slower speed and maintain that slower speed. So yeah, very, very... I have a single yellow signal. Come on, guys. Where's my platform? So it made for a very, very interesting setup on that scenario. Huddersfield Station looks excellent. I can't complain about Huddersfield Station. So it looks really, really nice. And it's definitely a good station among the stations that DG has gone through on the various routes. It looks really neat. So I don't remember the details offhand, but I think it was something about it being built more recently, so it's more of a modern station. And it certainly does look more modern. I like it. I think I saw that it has some nice bike racks on it too, unless I'm thinking of Leeds. But I think it was at Huddersfield that had those bike racks with the bike icon on them. Very, very nice. So we need to come to a stop here, apparently. I mean, there is the change to Guildford ahead. Okay. I was waiting for platform number 5 to come into focus. The reason we were waiting, I believe, was because of this guy, Hazelmere to Woking. So now we should have a yellow signal. We are able to proceed into Guildford 5. And after that, we will then be making our way back out. Since I've already slowed down, I'm just going to go ahead and keep coming in at a casual speed. I'm not going to try to come in too fast at this point, because we are under a yellow anyway, so we might as well just cruise in. We already had to slow down, so I'll just stay at 30. Or I'll have to speed up a little because the train doesn't want to stay at 30. So there's that too. 40 is our limit anyway at this point. So you must remember that when we leave. .30 is the ideal platform entering speed, but I will start lowering the speed just a little bit beforehand because you don't need to go all the way in. We are leaving the other direction naturally. We just want to make sure we're clear of the signal, which means once we're fully in the green on the HUD, we should be clear of the signal. So zoom in a little bit there, you can see one car left. We are fully in. I'm going to go ahead and open the doors as soon as we come to a stop. And I will go ahead and change ends, and we'll see you on the other side after the end change. Actually, I'll do that right now before we actually do anything else here. I don't think I have the headlights on, so that's fine. Our reverser can go down. We're going to go ahead and change ends. I should have had the headlights on. I'm an idiot for never doing that. I always forget. But in any case, back to the regular HUD. That's going to go up. We're set to go. And yeah, that's all I had to worry about, so we can leave when we're ready. Good work, driver. Now switch ends and then wait for the clear aspect on the signal to depart back to Woking. You will again be stopping Worplesdon en route. Good luck. There is no indication of that signal having been anything wrong. Like, how can you get a bad signal? There's no wait for a signal to change. It's already done. I guess it's just standard practice to be told to wait. So 40 is our speed limit leaving the Guildford station. 40 is our limit leaving Guildford. We are moving ourselves into a 50 right now, and we're going to be entering an 85 in a moment. So not a 90 like we had on the way here, which is truly unfortunate. But I should be able to go max speed now and get a little more speed going, so let's do that. Another train coming. That's a Woking to Hazelmere service. He's actually stopped at a signal. I didn't want to do that. He's actually stopped at a signal. There he is. So let's keep an eye on him for a moment. He just started moving. He was waiting for us. Didn't even see the signal turn green. That's how efficient he was. We have yellows. Another service coming. That's another Woking and Guildford service. So I'm going to suggest that our platform is so far away. Never mind. We don't have our platform anywhere close yet. There's just a train in the platform that left before us previously. Must be taking a moment to stop there. Must be a problem on the train. You can see the signals are still yellow up ahead. If it's a single yellow, we'll have to initiate a slowdown, but for right now, I'm going to leave it as it is. Hopefully it's a double yellow, we're cleared in the station. In which case, we'll proceed as normal. They turn green. And, yeah, headlights are on now. My guiltiest sin, I always forget the headlights. Like, you clock on all the scenarios I do, and at least half of them, I'm going to forget the headlights. Unless it's at night, then I'll be like, I can't see anything out of these darn headlights. I don't care about the double yellow. We're going to be stopping at Worplesdon where there's a yellow at the end of the platform. The red further ahead we can worry about later. We're starting to put those brakes on a little heavily now because we need to get ourselves stopped at Worplesdon. As much as I joke about who would stop at Worplesdon, apparently there are people here who stop at Worplesdon. We're going to increase our brake application now to start getting some speed off so we can stop on the platform gently. We now have a green at the end of the platform. That's an important development. And here we are with a nice gentle arrival at Worplesdon. Again, on platform number 1. Leaving Worplesdon, our next stop and final stop is Woking. Stopping at platform number 1, which is not where we started, notably. So we now are leaving at a speed limit of 90 miles per hour. We are back to the 90 limit. We're going to find reductions in the speed limit as we get close to Woking, probably down to 40 at some point, as we merge back onto the other line coming in. Remember that the map for this route, I'll show you very quickly, remember the map for this route is huge, but a lot of this map is not represented. None of the area over here is sceneried. None of this is sceneried, and this is nothing. So even though you see, for example, Alton over here, none of this is anything you're going to actually be interested in driving through. You don't see anything. The only part that has scenery is this central area here, and then all the way down, of course, to Portsmouth. But even up here in the Red Hill area, which exists on the, which was created later as part of the London to Brighton route, none of that is scenery either. There's a bridge right here to the station, and that's it. That's all you see. There's nothing else scenery. So yeah, it's a big route. They had plans to, I guess, do scenery add-ons to this route, I'm guessing. They never did it. They just started doing other projects. That's what I'm guessing happened anyway. I don't know. A little bit of a gradient uphill, an uphill gradient to help us slow down here, which is nice. I'm just going to let the speed go down gradually for now, but I will need another bit small brake application. I already applied them once, but I will need it again because I can see I'm not going to be down quite in time, especially because we're coming off that downhill. So let's do that brake application now, and I'm going to let it try to coast down from there. There we go. Double yellow coming in on line U. I hear a train over there somewhere. Wrong window. Maybe. Maybe it might have been a digger, I don't know. So if we get down to 20 as we come into Woking, we're going to work on that right now. I should have another yellow. There it is. Why did I put the throttle on? I was trying to hit Q and I must have hit A when I hit Q. Taking off the brakes so I can coast here, but it might coast too much. Clapham Junction to Woking service over there. Yeah, I need to get down a wee bit. There we go. I think we're going to take this junction right here. That's why we're down to 20, because there's a train ahead of us. Straight ahead, you can see this service to Woking, whatever it is buried behind our Woking 1 sign. Hazelmere to Woking. There you go. Since running our service, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up to the gate. I don't need to be worried about that red, but thank you. I mean, it was just doing a thing. It's normal. And arrival at Woking. That's the end of the scenario. Let's look at the train. So there's another nice short scenario, nice simple task list of a few stops. You're going to run right through my camera, aren't you? You jerk. And there goes, yes, I'm in a busy area, it looks like, so I'm going to have to get my camera down and go inside to get out of the way, I guess. But in any case, there is one more scenario coming along here. Make sure to stay tuned for that scenario, and we will look at that when time comes. Well done, driver. You handled the service well, and good work. That time comes, by the way, will be tomorrow. Hello, ma'am. Fine, ignore me. So we'll see you for that scenario next time. Make sure to like, video, subscribe to the channel. And have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever it is for your part of the world. I'm Cyclone, and that next video will be starting in 3, 2, 1.